Today I want to show you how to crochet these Christmas slippers, and they are actually really easy to do and they work up super fast. I can do these in 2 hours, then I have both slippers. I will show you from the very beginning to the end every step on how to do this so you can follow even if you're a beginner. Don't worry, just follow my instructions and then you will have these beauties in a couple of hours. These fits a size 7 to 8 woman's size. If you need to have them a bit smaller or bigger, you can adjust on the rows on the foot. So if you need a bigger slipper, then you just add a couple of rounds and so on. These slippers are very slippery because the yarn is so soft. So I am often using this sock stop. If you are able to see this, it's just some rubber that you just push out of this. So you just add this on the bottom and then you let it dry for 24 hours and then you have this surface, and you can do it in dots just like on the picture, or you can actually write a name, maybe a children's names if they are for children and so on. So this is actually amazing for these socks. I just want to mention it. I will leave a link in the description so you can find where to buy this. So FYI. Let's crochet these. First, a little about the materials. I've used this Honey Bunny from Hobby. You can see the information right here. You can see it's a super bulky weight, number 6. And this actually calls for a 7mm hook. I will though use a 6mm hook to keep it really tight, so it warms the feet really good. It can be washed at 40 degrees. I will of course write in the description how much yarn you will need of each color. And like I said, I used a 6mm hook. Then I've also used some scissors. And finally, a darning needle. We begin with a slip knot. So make a loop with your yarn and take the long end of the yarn behind the loop. Then grab it from the middle with your hook and pull. Then we create a chain. So you yarn over and pull through. Then another chain, yarn over, pull through. So now we have 2 chains. Now we want to do 6 single crochet in this first chain. So you just insert the hook in the first chain we did. Then you yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. Then you insert the hook in the same chain and do another single crochet. So yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. And then the same chain in the middle, just insert the hook, yarn over and pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. Now we have 3 single crochet. We will do another 3 in this same chain. So just insert and single crochet, insert and single crochet, and now we only have 1 left to go. Insert the hook and single crochet. So now we have 6 single crochet, and this has become into a ring right now. So now we want to increase to make this ring a little bigger. So we want to do 2 single crochet in each of these stitches. So we have 6 stitches. When we're done, we have 12. So in this first one, we will do 2 single crochet. So insert the hook in this first stitch, then single crochet. Then we insert the hook in the same stitch again and single crochet. Then we find the next stitch and do 2 single crochet in this stitch. So that's 1 and that's 2. Then this next one, 2 single crochet in the same stitch. That's 1 and 2. And again in this next one, 2 single crochet in the same stitch. This is the same as an increase. And this one, 2 single crochet in the same stitch. I forgot counting because I was talking so much, so I will just count the stitches and make sure I got 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I have one more to go. 1, 2. Now I made an increase, so now we have 12 stitches around. We want to increase a little bit more, so for this next one we want to do 2 single crochet in the next stitch. So 2 single crochet in the first one, 1, 2, and then in this next one we will only do 1 single crochet. Then in the next one we want to do 2 single crochet in the same stitch. 1, 2, and then only 1 single crochet in the next one, and then 2 single crochet in the next one. 1, 2. And we keep doing this until we have 18 stitches in the round. So we just did 2 single crochet in the same stitch, so now we only do 1, then 2, then 1, then 2, and so on until we have 18 stitches in total. So we go from 6 to 12 to 18. So now we have 18 stitches in the round, and we will now increase a bit further. So in this next stitch we will do 2 single crochet in the same stitch. So 1 single crochet and then another single crochet in the same stitch. Then we will do 1 single crochet in the next, then 1 single crochet in this one, and then 2 single crochet in this one. So only 1 single crochet in the next, 1 single crochet in the next as well, and then 2 single crochet in this one. So now we did increase right here and right here. So we went from 18 to 19 to 20, and then we will do 1 single crochet, 1 single crochet, 2 single crochet, then 1 single crochet, 1 single crochet, 2 single crochet. And we will keep increasing like this until we have 26 stitches in total. So just keep 1, 2, and then 2 single crochet in the same stitch, then 1 single crochet, 1 single crochet, and then 2 single crochet. And you just keep doing this until you have 26 stitches in total. And we are working in spirals, so don't worry about going to the next round. You will just keep increasing until you have 26 stitches. So just keep increasing, and you go a little bit further in the next round, but that's okay. We are working in spirals, so just keep increasing until you have 26 stitches in the round. Now when we have 26 stitches, we will not be increasing anymore. We will just be working up along the foot. So from now on you will only be doing 1 single crochet in every stitch. So just 1 single crochet, 1 single crochet, and then you just keep working 1 single crochet in every stitch until you have 16 rows in total. And you're counting from the beginning right here. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, and all the way up to 16 rows. Now we want to switch the color to this black yarn. So we just cut the red one and just throw that aside, and then grab the black yarn and keep crocheting with this one. So just put it around your finger and then continue like you did before with one single crochet in every stitch. So you just do single crochet with the black yarn instead. And of course, don't worry about this ugly color change. We will cover that up with this yellow part. Do 2 rounds with this black yarn, and then we will again switch to the red yarn. So cut the black yarn and grab the red yarn, and then we just continue like nothing with the red yarn. So put it around your finger and then just continue with a single crochet in the next stitch. And we keep crocheting in single crochet just like this, but only for 45 stitches. So you have to count the stitches from now on. So just, that's 3, 4, and we will do 45 stitches with this red one. And that will obviously be a little more than 1 round. So now we made 1 entire round and then almost an entire second round. Now we will chain 1 and then we will turn the work. So we are now working in rows. So for this next one we will skip the turning chain and move on to the second stitch from your hook, where we'll do a single crochet. And then we keep single crocheting for 16 stitches. So just continue like this for 16 stitches. And at the end of the row, we will chain 1, turn the work, and repeat the row. So skip the first chain, move on to the second stitch from your hook, and single crochet. And continue with 1 single crochet all the way across. And we keep doing this for 9 rows in total. So work your way back and forth with single crochet. Remember, chain 1 in the end and skip the first one when you turn, for 9 rows in total. And when you've done 9 rows, you will begin the 10th row up here, and you will only do 8 stitches, so only halfway through the 10th row. Then we will do the heel. So up here, we will now make a seam of slip stitches. So if you fold the slipper like this, we have the slipper-like form, but we will actually turn it backwards like this because we want to do the seam on the inside of the slipper. So if we do like this, we have it on the outside, but this way we will have the seam on the inside of the slipper, and in that way we will hide it. So you fold it, and then we will do a seam of slip stitches to close up the heel of this slipper. So make it fit the stitches across each other, and then you will push your hook in through the first stitch on both layers. Then you grab the yarn and pull through everything you have on the hook. Then in the next stitch, just push your hook in through both layers, just like this. Then you slip stitch. And again, from the next one, you will just slip stitch all the way across. Just like this. So now we closed it up and we can turn the slipper over so it turns with the right side out, and we actually have our slipper. But now we will do the final part up along the ankle, and we will do that with single crochet around the edge. So you just push in your hook through the first stitch and then you single crochet. and then you continue single crocheting all the way around. And you'll do 1 single crochet in every row all the way around. So you can see the rows right here. You just push your hook in and then you single crochet. Then find your next row, push in your hook and single crochet. And you keep doing this all the way around. And of course down here you will just do 1 single crochet in the regular stitches. And when we're all the way around, we will now begin round 2. And we will actually just push in your hook in the first stitch of the round, right here. And then we single crochet. And then we keep single crocheting for 6 rounds in total. So this round is round 2 of 6 rounds. But before we continue with this part, we will actually do the bucket because there's a lot more room for this now. If we continue working up along the angle, there's not enough space and it's a lot easier to do this now where there's room for the hands. So now we will grab this yellow color, and I forgot to buy this yellow color in the other yarn, so I'm just using another color I had lying around, and we will just do a few chains. So just do a slip knot and then chain until you have the right size, and you can do it with any yarn you like. So this depends on how thick your yarn is and so on. You can actually also do it with regular cotton yarn in a DK weight. You will just do a row of chains and then do a row of a single crochet afterwards to get the thickness of this chain, but that's totally up to you. I will just measure it and find out how long it has to be. Ish, just a few more. So this has to be big enough to fit all the way around. Then I will see. Yeah, this is probably about it. Yeah. Maybe one more. It doesn't make the big difference, but yeah. Now I will cut it, leave a bit of a tail, so there is enough to fasten this bucket, and then grab your needle and fasten it to the thread the little end first, and just push in on top of this ugly color change right here, so we will cover that up for sure. Just push in your hook on top of this first square, first corner. And then we will secure the yarn on the inside of the slipper. And I will just run it through some stitches to make sure it won't get up later. Then we cut the rest, and we're now ready to fasten the bucket. And this is a fiddly work. I hate doing this, to be honest. That's not me. I love crocheting, but I hate this embroidery or what it is. I don't know. Just make sure it doesn't twist and put it nice, and yeah. Just fasten the yarn in the corner with both ends together, and then afterwards you make the other part nice. Then you just make it fit, and then you will press it where you want it to be, and then you just take your needle and push in right here. No, whoops. You see, I hate it.
I'm not I'm not experienced in this kind because yeah, I think it will turn out nice, but I hate doing the part. But I will show you how I do it, and maybe you have another way to do it. I don't know. But I'm just doing it this way. Maybe you can crochet directly onto the work. I don't know. It might be possible. Just fasten the bit right here, and now we will turn and fasten it the other way. And I'm just pushing in the hook and up the next stitch just to make it safe. I think it's pretty hard getting this pretty, but I think the end result always is really nice anyways. It doesn't have to be perfect. Remember that. I tell that to myself all the time. It's okay that it looks homemade. So now just all the way up to the third corner right here, and just fasten all the way up here. Make sure to force it a bit out in the corners so they are sharp. And then when you make it all the way around, you will just secure the yarn on the inside of the slipper, just like you did with the other end. A few times back and forth, and then cut the yarn. And then you can continue with the rounds. So remember, you did again the second round, and you will do 6 in total. When you have your 6 rounds, we will now switch to the white yarn. So just cut the red yarn, then grab the white yarn, and continue with this one. And just work your way in rounds
until you have 10 rows with the white yarn. Now I'll just do a few slip stitches on top. So we just insert the hook, yarn over and pull through, pull through. I will just do 3 slip stitches. And that is because I'm working in spirals. So it will be a little bit of a bump when we finish this. So it's just to get down to a more level. Yeah. So 3 slip stitches and then pull the yarn through. Of course, you just cut the yarn first. And then I will weave in this end, and I will actually do that on the outside. We usually weave in our ends on the inside, but I will do it on the outside because we are folding this down, and then this will be the outside. So just run this through the tunnel of stitches. And all the way back. Just once more. This is actually pretty invisible, so it doesn't make the big difference if you in on the inside. But yeah, that's it. So now you can fold this down, and you see this ugly color change. We are hiding that with this white part, and it's beautiful. And then of course you make another one. I cheated a bit from home. And that's it. Now you have your Christmas booties. They are really lovely. So I hope you found this tutorial easy to follow. If you did, please press thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I hope to see you again soon. Bye!